Hey kids, Mr. Fly here. Massive news today if you're a Triumph fanboy like me, because today Triumph have announced a brand new prototype motorcycle that's going to hit the market in early 2021. So it's nearly with us, and it's the revival of an old Triumph favourite name. It's the Triumph Trident. Stick around, stay tuned, I'll tell you what we know about it. Okay, so this is literally broken cover today. A brand new prototype motorcycle. It doesn't actually exist yet. There was kind of an unveiling thing done at, I think it was at the Design Museum in London. Unfortunately, I didn't get invited, but they have just announced it and sent out the press packs, which I've got a copy of. And I've got the press release here, which I'll read some of the details from, which are a bit scant, I have to be said. But before I get onto that, let me just play you the video that came with the press pack, just to get you a bit excited. Okay, so typical marketing video there, didn't really show us much except some obviously lit images of the prototype bike. Now, as I go through, I'll read out basically the press statement so that you get all the detail that is currently available, and I'll show you some pictures while I'm at it as well of the bike, and maybe we'll have a look at a few of those as well. So first off, what Triumph are saying is an original British design showcases the unique style and attitude of the new middleweight Triumph roadster to come. So let's just think about that, middleweight roadster. So basically, this is a bike that is going to attack well, the middleweight market. They're going after things like the Z650 from Kawasaki, the Yamaha MT-07. That's a segment of the market that Triumph have seen that is doing really well. Sales are happening, and they haven't really got something to address that sort of first big bike, if you like, that's coming along that's not a retro. So they've come up with this design, which I think looks absolutely amazing. It's sort of, to my eyes, an amalgamation of the Speed Twin, which clearly I love because I've got one, and the Street Triple or the Speed Triple. And again, I clearly love those as well because I have a Street Triple. So to my mind, this is potentially the perfect Triumph motorcycle for the road. So although Triumph is saying that, you know, this is aimed maybe at new riders getting their first big bike, I think this just could be a fantastic roadster for anybody. Certainly somebody like me, this could be the bike that perhaps I'll replace my Street Triple with. Anyway, you can tell I'm very excited about this. The Triumph Trident name, of course, goes back years. There used to be Triumph Tridents. I haven't done much research on this, so I can't tell you much more about it. But this bike does look good. It is going to be a triple. It's going to be competitively priced, and best of all, it's going to be available in early 2021. I really hope that I get a chance to have a ride on it. I might have to have a little chat to Triumph to see if I can do that somehow early. Anyway, apparently it's been a 4-year design project, according to this press release. 4-year development program led by a dedicated team in our design facility in the UK, Triumph's global headquarters, where every single Triumph is designed and prototypes. They're making big play there with the fact that this is a UK design bike, although of course we can assume it's going to be made in Thailand. That's not an issue for me, as long as it's built to Triumph quality, which I'm sure it will be. Conceived and developed by the Hinckley design team with additional styling input from Rodolfo Frescoli, the Trident brief was focused on delivering a distinctive, dynamic and attractive new take on Triumph style and attitude. They always say Triumph style and attitude. What the heck does that mean? I hate this sort of marketing rubbish. Working with Rodolfo, a passionate Triumph fan who has brought Italian design flair to the Triumph design language, most notably with our latest generation Tiger 900. The team focused on evolving what a contemporary Triumph should be, building on our recognised strengths and design DNA, the character and distinctive original style. So again, more marketing fluff there, but basically what I think they're saying is this isn't a retro. We've taken all the lessons we've learned from our very successful retro range. This one is very much a modern bike, but it does sort of hark back a bit to that retro design style, if you like, and it certainly does that, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. So whoever this Rodolfo character is, he's done a top job, so thumbs up to you, Rodolfo, on the design. I think it looks great. Following our ethos, develop all aspects of design in harmony, from the style to the ergonomics, integrated technology and engine performance. The Trident brief centred on delivering the complete motorcycle for the perfect ride. Okay, fair enough. Just a quick scan through here, see if there's anything else in here. It just talks about signature tank knee indents, taking cues from the iconic Speed Triple's muscular poise, distinctive confidence. So marketing fluff, so let's not worry about that. There's not actually much detail in there. We don't even know what size the engine's going to be. We don't know what power output it is. We don't know how much it's going to cost. But Triumph do keep stressing that it's going to be priced competitively. So, you know, let's hope, you know, around about, maybe, I'm guessing about the £8,000 mark would be nice. And really looking forward to seeing one. Let's have a look at some of these pictures then from the press pack. So I'll fire them up. and just see what you think of these. We'll go through them together. So the first one here is this sort of rear, left-hand side rear quarter view, if you like, and here you get a good look at what the bike actually looks like. The engine in there, to me, looks very much the same as the triple in the current street triple. But so who knows whether it's derived from that or whether it's the one from the Tiger, I don't know. As I say, don't know what the capacity is going to be yet, but it looks a familiar triple engine. Underslung exhaust, big old collector box we can see there. Swing arm looks quite modern. That looks more like the swing arm on, well actually that swing arm looks a bit like the one on the big Scrambler, doesn't it? So I don't know whether that's going to be left as plain metal as it is on the big Scramblers, or whether that'll be painted, who knows, we don't know from this white mock-up. Not much we can tell from it, no mirrors shown on here, presumably it will have mirrors, so there will be some changes, although they say this prototype is very close to the final bike. I love the tail end, of course that'll be ruined by the time they put a big old bit of plastic on with a number plate. No obvious indicators on here either, so don't know where they go, presumably they'll be bolted on as well, don't know, along with the mirrors, which will mess up the rather clean looking design here. But I think you'll agree it does look a lovely bike. Let's move on to another picture. Here's the rear tail light. Again, can't see any obvious signs that there are integrated indicators in there, but who knows. But it certainly looks smart, I like the look of that. Here's a view of the front right of the bike. Again, does have a muscular stance about it. The seat on it, to me, looks exactly the same as on my street triple, which is very comfortable, so that's good news. The tank is like an amalgamation. It's almost like they've morphed the Speed Twin and the Street Triples tanks together to come up with that design. That is the bit that looks a bit retro, but at the same time there's no reason why that shape can't be modern, because the rest of the bike does look modern, doesn't it? I think that looks great. Massive radiator showing there, but it doesn't look out of place. Looking at the under cowl bit, the belly pan, well it's not really a belly pan, it's bits of trim, but it looks smart. The frame looks very basic and simple, looks like a tubular frame. But looks neat, and yeah, really like the look of that. Okay, let's move on to some more pictures then. Okay, here's the rear right. Nothing really to add there, I don't think, what I've already said, but there is a good view there of the underslung exhaust. Massive collector box. Unfortunately, that's just an overthrow of Euro 5 now, but does look nice. We can see we've got double disc brakes at the front, single disc at the back. Looks like they say Nissin on them, so not Brembos, but who knows what we'll get eventually. And it's got suspension wise, we've got that one spring underneath, so that's suspension more akin to, like I say, this street triple than say the Speed Twin, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, moving on. What else we've got? There's a shot from sort of above, doesn't really add too much, although it does look nice from that angle. We can also, oh, here's a close-up of the engine. Again, to me, as I say, looks very much like the engine in the current street triple. Don't think there's much more I can glean there. Some nice little touches of the little intake there on the right-hand side there. I guess that's behind there's the battery, I guess. I don't know, but that looks quite neat. Yeah, looking good. There's the rear swing arm with those Nissin calipers. It's sort of banana shaped, looks very modern, looks great. We can see that we've got the round frame there as well. It's not a cast item, looks tubular. There's the dash. Bit disappointing that. Wouldn't it have been nice if they're it looks like it's a new TFT type thing. It might be LCD, who knows. Actually, it does look quite neat. We'll reserve judgment on that. I don't know if it adjusts, but yeah, that looks okay. I think it would have looked better if there were two of them, but nonetheless, looks quite neat. Good to see that on the brake reservoir on the handlebar, it's not going to be the plastic round one. It looks like you've got a metal one there, which is nice. Just having a look at the handlebar to see what I can glean from the switch gear. On the left-hand side there, we've got the... looks like they've got a normal indicator, and then they've got 4 buttons for directional selection of menu items, as opposed to the horrible little joystick that I've criticised in the past. So that's a great move if that's the case. So good news there. Not much else I can glean from that, really. Another close-up of the engine, nothing to add there. Front light looks quite cool, looks like it's going to be a clever LED job. And then a rear shot at the back rear, always a good angle of the bike. So basically that's it. So you've seen the pics. I mean, there are more pics available online, and I'm sure there'll probably be other official videos as well. But I wanted to show you as quickly as I could what I've seen of the bike so far, and just share some of my excitement, really. What do you think of it? Leave some comments below. Let me know if you think they've come up with a winner here. Let's hope they come up with some great colour schemes. Can't wait to see one in the flesh. Can't wait to see how much it's going to cost. Can't wait to see how big the engine is. So, so far, very excited. Thumbs up to Triumph. Looks like you're possibly playing a blinder here. All right, that's it for now. Just a little quick bonus. See you on tomorrow's video. Hey kids, Mr. Fly here, hope you're well. Massive news today, breaking news, because well, let's do that again.